dustbin.
Just in time.
Just in time, it's the dustbin. Good morning, everybody. And welcome back to
look at these, Jane, up left.
Oh, look at these, Kevin, out left.
What's our car?
What's that car? It's Thursday morning, the 7th of April, as we're videoing this. It's only 12 minutes past 8 in the morning.
And I'm gate crashing.
Yes, I've got trouble with me today. We've got T-Boy in training. Coming with me to Blackpool, to the StayBlackpool show. So I'm not sure what day you'll actually end up watching this. But I thought with my little assistant with me, it might make for an entertaining journey.
I've still got a cough though.
It still sounds like awful. You're still coughing.
Yeah.
So it's been very, in fact it's still windy. It's been very windy overnight. So we're on the lookout this morning.
I've also discovered 8 o'clock in the morning.
For storm damage. So we've just found a couple of dustbins in the middle of the road.
Avoided them.
And avoided them neatly. I think there might be some more storm damage before we actually get to Blackpool.
Oh look, an anchor's blown up now.
Yeah. Excuse us with all the coughing. You know what they say, it's not the cough that carries you off.
Of course mine's far worse.
Of course.
I nearly left home without a fisherman's friend. That'd have been tragic, wouldn't it? Bit of advertising there if you want to sponsor us. A fisherman's friend.
You'll be lucky. So, it's very early in the morning. It's not early in the morning for me, but it's early in the morning for
somebody
training. So we need to be there bright and early because of course we've got a live video scheduled for 9 o'clock. So we need to be there, everything out, stuff more or less ready, for me to kick off at 9 o'clock this morning.
I got everything organised last night, just ready to pick up and walk out the door. I've set her off.
Don't make me laugh.
Basically, I did nothing.
Yeah, basically, what he's got ready is his laptop, his USB stick with the presentation on it, and his phone.
Yeah.
Everything else, as you might expect, ladies, is being done by the wife. So I've got all the stuff for the stand, I've got the dinner, I've got the drinks, I've sorted everything out.
Oh, sorry, it's 8 o'clock, I'm still tired. I wasn't, no, you weren't, no.
Dozing off.
No.
So I'm hoping that the weather's going to improve for today, because if it's really, really vile all day, people are not going to want to come out, are they?
No, and we've just filled the car up with the stuff for the stand. It's very nice, blue skies where we were, but I'm just looking towards Blackpool. It's looking rather grey and threatening, isn't it?
In fact, I bet you can hear the wind. It's been really, really windy. The foam's been over, the muck's been over. The car looked like it had been in a
camouflage this morning.
Yeah, mud storm. So it's all, all good fun for Easter, as you do.
I was just telling Jane I'm normally very, very shy. Really. And normally the thoughts of going on stage at StayBlackpool and Winter Gardens and doing a presentation, I'd have been going to the toilet once or twice, wouldn't I? Normally.
Back onto that subject.
I'm quite excited. Toilets, yeah. I'm quite excited.
It's a good day out. So if anybody...
I don't get out much, to be fair.
I was just going to say, if anybody wants to come, do so. But it'll be over by the time you watch this.
Good point. Unless they're fast.
Yeah. But as I said...
Oh yeah, it's not live, is it?
No, it's not live. But as I said, I'm doing a live video at 9 o'clock.
Oh, you can tell them then.
Which I'll pop you the link for at the end of this video. And I'm intending to do to do an after the event video. video as well. So I shall be collecting
a double bubble.
A double bubble. I shall be collecting footage and video and whatnot during the day, because obviously at 9 o'clock the event doesn't open while 10. So when we start at 9, there's going to be
chaos
and a lot of stalls missing.
Yes.
So you might as well have a look at it in full swing. The only problem being, of course, that I can't stand on our stand, talk to people, and video at the same time.
I thought you could do more than one thing at once.
Because even I'm not that good.
Oh, it's raining, folks.
It's raining. It's raining.
I forgot to watch Hawaiian last night to tell us what it we're going to do.
Well, I think basically you just get a bit of everything, don't you? Well, I've not seen any roofs off yet. This grey one on the left had some storm damage in the last storm.
Copper.
Oh.
It's been going off there.
Their corner's fallen off, look. On the Langwood Hotel. That's dropped off. Let's see if there's anybody else had a catastrophe.
You're just a thrill seeker, aren't you?
I'm an ambulance chaser. Uncle Tom's cabin lost quite a lot of its front roof in the last storm. What a morning. I'm hoping this passes across.
Now,
in fact, it's that dark, lights have come on.
Yeah. It's that stuff that gets you wet. I'm just thinking while we're driving, how many elephants can get in a car?
Two in the back and two in the front.
Two in the back and two in the front. But when you're doing a YouTube, how many people can you get in a car?
Ooh.
Exactly, there's me, you, and how many? Thousands. You can get thousands in a car. I'll just get pulled over by police. Sorry, too many people in the car.
You see, viewers, this is just what I have to put up with.
See how my brain works, or doesn't?
This is just what I have to put up with.
I mean, you're all very welcome. It's going to be a bit squashed, but...
It's a bit cold as well. I'm just thinking I perhaps ought to
I got my coat on.
Something a bit warmer on. I've got my...
You can put heating on, you know. Have you thought of that?
Oh, that's an idea.
Bash the brain, I want to think.
Got my Visit Fylde Coast t-shirt on.
Jazz.
Today.
She's a walking advertising board.
I'm a walking advert.
Oh, look at this.
Yes, scaffolding.
Oh, I'm surprised that's still up.
Yes, me too. I think they've been doing the roof underneath there. Here we go, Uncle Tom's cabin on the left. Look, with a big chunk of roof missing.
Where? Oh yeah?
On the roof, usually.
You might have to rewind and pause that one. Oh, it doesn't look nice at all.
Well, it's still better than...
At least we're inside.
Any random street in any random other town.
I suppose it's not far from Debenhams car park to Winter Gardens, is it?
Well, I'm hoping that Adelaide Street car park's open, because I do believe that Blackpool Council have bought it off Howard Plant.
Oh.
That site where they were using it for the compound for the Winter Gardens, in preparation for building the new Winter Gardens Hotel.
Did they give you a nice price for that, Howard?
I hope so. So, when I passed last week, when I went into Blackpool, or was it Monday, whatever day it was?
Excuse me?
The normal fence around the sides of Adelaide Street car park is gone, and Harris fencing has appeared. And apparently Blackpool Council are putting pay and display parking machines up as an interim measure while they start getting ready to build. So I am hoping that Adelaide Street car park is back in action for today, because it's dead handy for events at the Winter Gardens.
Oh. It's not covered though, is it?
It's not covered, but it's far nearer than walking from the hotel.
seafront, it'll give your car a wash if it's raining anyway. Think outside the box. Tell you something, I wish I had a business doing scaffolding.
I know.
Flipping heck.
There's scaffolding everywhere. And cranes. There's loads of cranes in Blackpool at the minute.
Right, you probably think I've lost my mind, but I like these bright colours on seafront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they were all colour coordinated.
Yeah, colour coordinated, yeah.
I think when you get mixed colours together, it's
red and green
of a-
should never be seen, kind
well,
of thing.
Not necessarily that, but I think if they were all, there's a street opposite Bloomfield Road, and they've done it there. I would imagine they're rented.
Well, they could have
properties.
Blackpool Council themed colours, couldn't they? No.
Really?
No.
I would imagine they're all rented properties, and they're all painted in coordinating bright colours, and they look really nice because they all blend in. But I think when they're in private ownership and you get one or two that are bright, one or two that are cream, and then grey, I think it's a bit.
What you need to have a word with planning department.
Interesting observation. Which do you prefer, the pink and white one or the grey one? I think I prefer pink and white.
The masculine side of me says pink. Claremont's nice though. You want to see that because it's you might have done, but
In fact,
it's
I
on
think
it's on like a
mushroom colour, isn't it?
it's on like a crescent, isn't
Had it
it?
repainted recently.
No, it's United. Claremont's a nice colour,
Yeah.
but you've got a nice expanse as well, haven't you? See, that's too broken up. It's like blue, pink, cream, grey.
But you see, because you're doing these driving videos with me, and it's not just bright sunny days and lovely weather,
Yeah.
you're getting to see a little bit of the different weather and the different conditions. And when you get weather like this, you can see why everything ends up looking mucky. And if you've got a property that's rendered, for example, why bits drop off and end up splattered, foam, sandy coloured, because you've absolutely got no idea what the weather's like until you've been in it on really bad weather.
Metropole. Lots of stories about the Metropole. Sure you've heard of them.
Like this, for example, they painted that black, and black is just as unforgiving as white.
Collects all the dirt, doesn't it?
It does, it shows all the dirt.
See, that's why we don't want a black car.
I would never ever buy a black car. I would always buy a silver car.
Which is very thoughtful
Because
of you.
you can't see the muck on it.
Exactly, and I'd end up cleaning it all the time.
And I think if I were doing rendering or planking or any kind of cladding on a business like this, I'd pick a kind of a sandy beige colour. Because it shows less sand. Oh, it's brightening up a little bit. There's a little bit of blue over there.
I'm just thinking it's nice doing a video ink car because you can't roll your eyes at me because they'll know that you're rolling your eyes at me.
Well, not, it's pointing that way.
Oh,
I can still roll my eyes at you.
I might turn it around
I can still roll my eyes at you.
then. What's he on about? He's lost the plot.
Oh, we know that. So we're going to go around the houses to Adelaide Street because you can actually.
Another rubbish bag in the middle of the floor.
Yep, you can actually park to unload at the back door of the Empress Ballroom, and then we'll see what the situation is with the car park. Can you see the seed pods bending?
I was just thinking, I'm glad I wasn't the engineer that had to make sure that they didn't snap in wind.
That's I would say that's probably about as far as they go.
They've oh, look at them, they're nearly touching floor, Jane.
don't think they've done. I think you take it, Mickey.
I take it, Mickey, because in one of your videos you said, oh, we're nearly touched. Oh, look how much they bend. I didn't enjoy your video with Crap Boys. I watched it this morning. If you've not watched the video with the Crap Boys, you need to watch it.
Did you think I was quite well behaved?
You were well behaved,
Yeah.
and so were the Crap Boys.
Yeah, I think I took them by surprise.
Yeah, best way.
I think we'll have to go back though and educate them about the perils of plastic straws.
Oh, I don't think you'll get anywhere with that because I've got a plastic cup as well.
I don't know.
What we need is we need all the viewers to go in.
Yes, that would be really fun if everybody
Yes.
went in and said,
About these plastic
please
straws.
get rid of your plastic straws.
Yes.
Mrs. Rabbit says, will you get rid of your plastic straws?
It might taste very nice, but it's bad for the sea animals and...
It is, because they all end up on the beach and
Oh,
we pick
Red.
them all up at Cleveland's.
We do.
That could be quite entertaining, that, couldn't
Yeah.
it? We could have a campaign.
He'll think what's going on here.
we could have a campaign, couldn't we, viewers, where we liberate the plastic straws. Liberate the Crap Boys plastic straws. Look at that post outside. You can't imagine what it must be like to be homeless in weather like this.
I don't think you were homeless.
I think you were.
I don't think you were.
Well, either that or he were cold.
I'm probably waiting for his wife.
She might have kicked him out.
They tend not to get a lot of money when they're husbands.
Well, that's true. But seriously, all joking apart, it must be awful. I did think when we were driving down the prom,
We always say,
it
don't
must
we?
be awful to be homeless.
Yeah. When it's cold and windy and
Yeah.
raining, we think I wouldn't like to be under a bridge in weather like this.
Exactly. So we should all...
Thank you, lucky stars.
Yeah, we get up in the morning and we complain about living with Kevin and the rain and things like that.
You'll complain, I've got to live with myself.
And things could be a whole lot worse. There's always somebody worse off than you.
Yeah. No idea what direction you're going to go in life.
There you go.
And we
rain.
just...
Told you there were lots of... Oh.
So what's happening there then?
It's...
Did you say shoot?
I said it's shut. I didn't swear.
Is it shoot? Oh,
I said
shoot.
it's shut.
The letters in here, isn't there? I've got double yellows.
I'm going to do.
Just in front of that one there. I didn't say park on the double yellows, by the way. Just what I said was...
I was hoping. It might have been hoping.
Yeah, we can park on here. Just to get them in. Oh, we've got a rubbish problem in front of here. Are we done?
That's it then, folks. We're here.
Hey!
We're here. So that concludes our drive time with T-Boy in training.
I hope I wasn't too much of a nuisance. Jen, did you enjoy it? And I was a good backseat driver as well. I didn't,
Yeah, she didn't. Yeah. So we will go off and trundle off and have our day at the Winter Gardens.
Woohoo!
And don't forget, make sure that you give this video a like, give it a thumbs up.
Subscribe, tell your friends.
Yeah. All your neighbours, relatives.
Share it.
Share it. And we'll see you next time.
Let's make it viral.
Bye for now.
Bye.